Sex is kicking death in the ass while singing. Is sex dirty only when it's being done right? Those sweet lips me, oh my, I could kiss those lips all night long. Good things come to those who wait. Physics is like sexer, it may give some practical results, but that's not why we do it. Anyone who is in love is making love the whole time, even when they're not. When two bodies meet, it is just the cup overflowing. They can stay together for hours and days. They begin the dance one day and finish it the next. Or such is the pleasure they experience, they may never finish it. Flirting is a woman's trade. One must keep in practice. Boys and girls in America have such a sad time together. Sophistication demands that they submit to sex immediately without proper preliminary talk. Not courting talk, real straight talk about souls. For life is holy and every moment is precious. Books are finite, sexual encounters are finite, but the desire to read and to fuck is infinite. It surpasses our own deaths, our fiercer hopes for peace. Sex is an emotion in motion. Anyone who is observant, who discovers the person they have always dreamed of, knows that sexual energy comes into play. Before sex even takes place, the greatest pleasure isn't sex, but the passion with which it is practiced. When the passion is intense, then sex joins in to complete the dance, but it is never the principal aim. Someone told me the delightful story of the crusader who put a chastity belt on his wife and gave the key to his best friend for safekeeping in case of his death. He had ridden only a few miles away when his friend, riding hard, caught up with him, saying, "You gave me the wrong key." But when a woman decides to sleep with a man, there is no wall she will not scale, no fortress she will not destroy, no moral consideration she will not ignore at its very root. There is no God worth worrying about. You know that old saying, once you go dead, no one's better in bed. Love is the answer, but while you are waiting for the answer, sex raises some pretty good questions. A fit, healthy body, that is the best fashion statement. Sex is not marriage, but sex is part of marriage. Sex can be such a stark barometer for a marriage. Love and sex do not sustain a marriage. Sex is about the quality of your entire love life, not the intricate alignment of your bodies. The deepest moments of intimacy occur when you're not talking. Sexual energy is just that, it's energy. And where we choose to expend that energy makes all the difference in the world. But you shouldn't give up on having a great sex life once you're married. Intimacy is key to having a healthy, functional, and overall happy relationship. Passionate sex is great. A passionate marriage filled with passionate sex, so much better. Couples who schedule time to connect with each other have healthier, happier relationships. Done well, marital sexuality can be a supremely healing experience. That's why the marriage bed is usually a pretty accurate picture of what else is going on in the marriage. Sex is one of the most powerful gifts God ever created. It was designed to bring a man and woman together in a physical. Yes, sex involves our bodies, but it doesn't involve only. Intimacy includes physical closeness, and to many, this quickly gets translated to meaning a sexual relationship. They slipped briskly into an intimacy from which they never recovered. Intimacy is not something that just happens between two people. It is a way of being alive. Men, and women approach sex very differently men make. Love to feel loved, women need to feel loved to make love. Sexual intimacy is a continuing process of discovery. Intimacy is the capacity to be rather weird with someone and finding that that's okay with them. When we live at the pace of a NASCAR race, sex is one of the first things that goes. Intimacy is a totally different dimension. It is allowing the other to come into you, to see you as you see yourself. Love is an ice cream sundae with all the marvelous. Covering sex is the cherry on top. True love is not a hide-and-seek game in true love. Both lovers seek each other. You always gain by giving love. There is only one happiness in this life to love and be loved. Love is friendship that has caught fire. Women need a reason to have sex, men just need a place. Remember, sex is like a Chinese dinner, it ain't over till you both get your cookie. A good sexual relationship is built on emotional intimacy and closeness. Dancing is a perpendicular expression of a horizontal desire. It is not sex that gives the pleasure but the lover. Billions of people have had sex. I don't know how many have actually made love. Some things are better than sex, and some are worse. But there's nothing exactly like it. There is no age limit on the enjoyment of sex. It keeps getting better. Society has become so obsessed with sex that it seeps from all the pores of our national life. Sex is kicking death in the ass while singing.